Hello everybody and welcome. I'm so sorry I'm a few minutes late. Honestly, couldn't actually get the live stream to work. The internet was down, we had all of that. But how is everybody and welcome to today's live stream. Another Saturday, another live stream. How's everyone's week been? Wow, we are already super busy. So what I'll do is I'll go through some hellos, we'll do all that good stuff to start, and then we'll get through some of your questions, which I think we've already got quite a few. So do not worry, whilst I'm late, we are going to overstep. So normally we finish at 7 UK time, but obviously we'll let it go a little bit longer because, you know, someone couldn't be on time. So, so we'll have plenty of time to get through all of your questions and so all of that good stuff. So hello, big hello to Annika. Sending you lots and lots of love. Danny, we've got Ali, Patty, Jan, Angela. So good to see you all. Sweet Tea, Labrexa, Christian, Christina's in the house. Emily, so good to see all of you again. I want to say a big thank you to Tom and Marlene and Megan, who are all in here and are doing some of the moderation. Honestly, my life would be so difficult without those three like heroes supporting me on the Facebook group, here on the live streams, and just generally in life. So a big thank you to all three of those, and just making sure everyone, like, a few housekeeping rules. Like, we don't like to have too many rules here. We're all family. We don't have too many rules. But I always say, like, I go through all of the questions in order in which they come in. So if I don't get around to your question, just give it a chance. I promise I'll get through to everybody's questions. And if for whatever reason I miss them, just drop it in the comment section and I'll make sure I respond to them straight after the video. Obviously, just keep the questions. To keep the questions flowing, you only need to ask the question once. I'll get round to you. Big promise. Honestly, I've got a little bit better at this. I'm still quite slow, but I promise you I've got a little bit better. So shall we start with a little bit of an overview of this week? What's gone on? What's new? Well, it's been super busy. I say that every week, but it genuinely has been ridiculously busy this week. Had, like, you know, when you have one of those moments where you just feel a little bit like more inspired than sometimes you might otherwise feel. I had loads of good video ideas, so I blasted through all of those and filmed some of the stuff that I wanted to film. And we've got some exciting content coming up in the next week. So obviously between us, like, friends, that's it. Can't go any further. We've got the Deciem sale launching on Monday. You didn't hear that. Nobody told you that. I just want to tell you now because obviously don't buy anything before then would be my recommendation. It's the usual 23% off for the month of November. Here on Mad About Skin, we like to celebrate by doing a little bit of good, giving a little bit of money and a bit of coin away to charity. So I've filmed a video. One's going live tomorrow, which is all of the products from Neod, which is my favourite brand from Deciem, that I'll be purchasing in the sale. And then Monday is The Ordinary. We're going to cover the products that I think are worth purchasing from The Ordinary. If you guys need a bit of inspiration for the sale and any products that you might want to, you know, dip your toe in, get yourself them while you can get a bargain. All the links, all the affiliate links in those videos are, let me start that again. All the links in those two videos are affiliate links, which means as a channel, we get a little coin, a little commission for that. And we donate all our commission to charity. So it's a great way of getting yourselves 23% off and at no extra cost to you, doing a little bit for charity as well. How I want to do it is basically wait for a couple of months, because usually that commission takes a couple of months to come through. Then when it does, I'm going to post about it on the Facebook group, and we're going to have a poll asking what charities you want to divvy the money up to. Last year we raised £5,500, which honestly is like mind blowing, from literally just from the Deciem sale. So I think we could do better than that this year. And the great thing is it doesn't cost you a penny. Like, you'll be buying these products anyway, you still get your saving, 23% off, and we managed to do a little bit of commission. So I'll post about it on the Facebook group to let you guys know. But look out for that video tomorrow, specifically about Neod and my favourites and what I'll be buying. Then on Saturday, on Monday, we have the Ordinary version of that video. So use those links. All the links, you only have to use them once. You don't have to use the individual links. You just click on the link, put what you want in your basket, and we get commission on all of it, which we can then give to charity and hopefully do some good. So that's just a little bit of heads up from that. I would love, drop in the comments or in the chat what you guys will be buying. Have you got any like early ideas about what you're going to be buying? I don't use as much The Ordinary as I used to. I use way more Neod than I used to, so it's a great way to kind of get a bit of a saving. So that's coming up. Today's video, straight after the live stream, is on Purito dupes. So obviously we had the bit of the issues surrounding Purito earlier in the week, which is a shame shame because I love Purito as a brand. I just honestly don't want to spend my hard-earned coin on a brand that's going to be deceitful and not like be truthful with me and other consumers. So I kind of moved past that, and I thought I'd film a video sharing with you my favorite dupes for the really good Purito products. So hopefully that'll help you if you're kind of navigating the world of post-Purito world, if that's even a thing. So should we start with some questions? And let's see, we've got Patty says the Mad About Skin moisturizer is so wonderful. It's replaced my eye cream. Patty, that makes me so happy. Obviously, you know, any comments, positive comments that I get about the skincare line, honestly, like warm my heart. But thank you so much, Patty. And I'm so glad it works so well for you. I was genuinely surprised at how much people loved the moisturizer, because as someone with super oily, acne-prone skin, I tend not to use moisturizers all the time. I formulated it to kind of be universal. So the fact that people with very dry skin are saying, oh my god, this moisturizer is amazing, kind of like makes me feel so happy, because that's what I wanted it to be, a universal moisturizer that works for everybody. And we're running a little bit low on the serums. If anyone did want to get their hands on any of the Mad About Skin skincare, we're running a bit low on the serums, which there is going to be a well, I have put in a reorder, but that's going to be coming in a couple of weeks. So there might be a short period of time where that's out of stock, but the moisturizer there's plenty of, as there is the cleanser if you do want to get your hands. And I know that Tom's been leaving links to the Facebook group and to the Mad About Skin website where you can get your hands on the products if you do. But thank you so much, Patty. Jan, sending you lots and lots of love to Thailand. Jan says, hello everybody, Thailand is opening up on Monday and Wednesday, and I'll be reuniting with my partner after 20 months apart. Don't know how I'm going to tell him he can't use my Mad About Skin products. So first of all, Pat, like Jan, that is literally amazing. I am so overwhelmingly pleased for you. It feels like it's been a long time coming for a lot of people, I know. So I hope you honestly have the most amazing reunion, and I'm sending you so much love. But you know what? Doesn't matter how long you've been apart or how much you love the person, never share your skincare with them. I don't. That's just me. Maybe that's just me. Angela, welcome, my love. Boomy, welcome. Great to see you. Sweet tea. Sending you lots and lots of love to Florida. And of course it's Halloween week this week. Now I don't really do anything for Halloween, haven't got kids. I'm not huge at dressing up, so I haven't actually done much or got anything planned. But for anyone that's doing anything for Halloween, I hope you have an amazing time carving those pumpkins. I never carve a pumpkin because I tend to just like end up eating it. Does that make sense? Like, I love pumpkin soup, it's like my favorite thing in the world. But if anyone wants, like, honestly, head to the Facebook group where Megan carved her pumpkins, and they are amazing. We have got a little bit of a Halloween themed thread there where people are sharing their own costumes, their pumpkins. So much fun. And we've got a competition going over on the Facebook group at the moment, which is pictures. All you got to do is upload a picture of you in a face mask. And now Jan did kick things off by actually using her LED mask, because she's not a fan of like the sheet face masks. Equally as good. So it can be an LED mask, it can be a sheet mask, it could be a treatment mask, whatever. You in a face mask online, that's all we need. And the winner gets, I don't know if this is a booby prize or a good prize, I don't know. Megan chose the prize. Megan, Tom and Marlene kind of came up with the prize, so blame them. The prize is we're going to have a one-on-one pre-Christmas chat. Me and whoever the winner is, we're going to talk all things skincare, we're going to talk all things life, just everything, sit down and have a good old chat. I personally think that's the booby prize, because I wouldn't want to spend half an hour in my own company. But some people seem to think that's a good prize. So there we have it. So head over to the Facebook group and make sure you take part in that. I'll be uploading my picture probably tonight. I've just got to decide what mask I'm actually going to use. The Brexit, great to see you. Kirsten, great to see you, my love. Christina, so good to see you. Let's have a look. Emily, sending you lots and lots of love. Ali says, wow, I can't even imagine how much she'd be feeling. I know, I love a good reunion. It's sad that people have had to be apart. Like, I really wish people didn't have to be apart. But the reunion is always good. My favourite programme in the whole world, and you can let me know in the comment section if you remember this, I think it was a UK thing, was Surprise Surprise with Cilla Black. Cilla Black was like iconically amazing British presenter. And once a week she did this programme called Surprise Surprise, and she'd randomly like get someone's sister from Australia like over and then be like, surprise, surprise, here's your sister, and she'd be thrilled. That was like my favorite program, because I love a good reunion. I love a good sob story. I love a good like emotional reunion. So good. Jenny, welcome, sending you and the family lots and lots of love. Jenny, what are you doing for Halloween, my love? Are you decorating pumpkins? Are you going full on glam Halloween costume? I want to know all the gossip. Elizabeth, great to see you. So good to see you, my love. Yeah, Kirsten is a first timer on the live. We love a good first timer on these live streams. We've got our like original crew, those that have been with me from the start of doing these live streams. I'm calling out the likes of Elizabeth. We've got Tom. We've got Jenny, Annika, Danny, all of the people that have been over there right from Patty. I could honestly, the list could go on and on and on of all the people. But we're an evolving family. We're a growing and evolving family, and we like to invite everyone to join us. So here we do these live streams every Saturday, which is at 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, 1 p.m. Eastern US time, and 10 a.m. California time. So there you have it, all the time zones covered. Yeah, we just sit down, we chat, we usually talk about a load of nonsense, plus a bit of skincare, answering any questions that you've got, and it's just an excuse to like chill, talk about the week, get it all off our chests and feel fabulous. So hopefully you'll all join me, whether you're new or an existing member. We would love to have you here. Chris, so good to see you. Happy Saturday, my love. Chris, also an OG member of the live stream squad, so sending you lots and lots of love. Ali says we should guess what product Rob is holding here. Is it the one that's by The Ordinary? Oh gosh, do you know this is an old thumbnail, like a real old thumbnail. I think it was one that I used for the Ordinary Grand Active Retinoid review I did, and I just thought, oh, let's reuse it. I kind of liked I liked the shirt that I was wearing in it, so I was like, we'll repurpose that for the live stream, why not? But I think it was the Ordinary Grand Active Retinoid. Angela says, Kirsten, we made it, yay, thank you so much, my love. Now, Elizabeth says, any guesses on what Rob's tea is today? Elizabeth, I'm finding your comment very triggering because I forgot to make a cup of tea. I literally am tealess. I'm gasping, barely able to make it through. And this upsets me more than anything in life. But actually, I have experimented on the tea front. I have experimented with a little bit of a new tea. I kind of felt like I might have a bit of a cold coming on. I don't know why I thought that. Sometimes you just think, maybe. So I got some like Manuka honey from the supermarket. And I put it in with a peppermint tea by this company called Tea Pigs. I think it's a UK brand. It's not the best name in the world, but their tea is game-changing. It was like a Moroccan peppermint tea bag with a bit of honey in. Honestly, I feel like back on flying form, like I could conquer the world. So, whilst I'm bitter, twisted, and jealous that I don't have a tea on me right now, if I did, and as soon as this live stream's over, I will be going on to putting a Moroccan peppermint tea with a little dash of honey. Like perfection. Tom's got a wine by his side. Is anyone going super? I'd have a tea if I could. Tom's got a wine. Are we tea? Are we wine? Are we something more exotic? Has anyone started the mulled wine yet? Because I'm all about Christmas vibes. So anyone starting the mulled wine yet? I want to know. So Tom says $10 on Betty's tea. Is that Canadian dollars, Tom? It is actually probably would be Betty's tea if I'm honest. You know me too well. Sweet tea, says Tom, which is brewed tonight and tomorrow. No wine till November. Oh, I know. Sweet tea is full on Halloween mode, and I can't blame you. I know so many people that are living for the Halloween vibes. Rita, great to see you, my love. Oh, Danny says, I've ginger, lemongrass, green tea. That sounds lush. Like, that sounds literally amazing. So, Mark M, welcome, Mark. Great to see you, my love. Hope everything is amazing with you. Tanya, great to see you. Annika's got the old... Oh, red wine plus a cup of gingerbread tea. Oh, multitasking there, Annika. I like that. Tom says, I heard wine cures everything. I think that's actually scientifically true. Kirsten says, hello, all. Been a while since I was able to catch a live stream. Happy to be here. Kirsten, we have missed you. I'm sure life has been super busy and got in the way, but I'm so glad you could join us today. I'm sending you all so much love. Usually at this point in the live stream, I would say, now everybody, I'm going to take a sip of my tea, and this will give you all a chance to click that like button if you haven't already, because honestly, I don't measure my life and value in the number of likes that I get, but YouTube does. Really, they should change that. But anyway, if you want to do a guy a favor, help the channel out, and click that like button. You can minimize the chat, click the like button, then you maximize it. It takes you back to where you were. At this point, I would normally take a sip of my tea, but I haven't got one, so I'll just plow on. Let's see what we've got. So, I've done that thing where I've lost where I am in the chat. How do I always manage to do that? Where am I? Let's have a look. Here we are. We're back. So, so Ali says, I managed to finish one cleanser before opening the Mad About Skin one. Used it this morning. It's so nice. Thank you so much, Ali, and I'm so glad it's working for you. Honestly, it makes me so happy how many people are loving the cleanser, the moisturizer, and the serum. We've got a new product coming out soon. I can't tease any more than that. You guys know what it is anyway. But I can't wait for that. And honestly, I just feel like I want to grow I've got to be patient. I want to grow the line so much because I've got so many ideas, but I want it to be patient because I want everything to be just perfect and right. And of course, we're sending all of the products shipped now. So I know at the start, you know, a lot of people wanted tracked shipping, and we couldn't offer it. Now we can offer full tracked shipping, so you can track your Mad About Skin order end to end. Tom has tried it. We used Tom as a guinea pig, sent something to Canada, took half the time it normally takes, and he could track it end to end. So we know it's working. So if anybody did want to get their hands on any of the Mad About Skin products, it is now fully tracked shipping, so you'll be able to see it end to end. Patty says, oh yes, Danny, how are your underarms? Yes, we do want to know this, Danny. How is everything going? Because last week we gave you some hints, tips and hacks. What worked for you to, you know, get rid of any sensitivity and redness? Kirsten says so many questions. I hope at least one or two get answered. I try and work my way through them, Kirsten. We get there in the end. So Snow Lion, welcome. So good to see you, my love. And you haven't missed anything. We're just getting started. Sweet Tea says tomorrow's the test for the Mad About Skin cleanser. Full goth style makeup. I live for that. I want it to be tested on a full goth, a full drag queen, or a full makeup look. If you're doing your full on glam to the gods, promise me you'll try and take it off with the Mad About Skin cleanser and feedback with how effective it is. Do you need to do 2 cleansers? Is 1 enough? Do you mix it with a balm cleanser? Let me know. I demand to know. Jan says, question for Rob. Is it okay to use tranexamic acid twice a day? Jan, it is. I would say, like with all things, I would start once a day. In fact, I'd probably start a couple of times a week and introduce it from there. I personally use a low strength tranexamic acid twice a day. If you're using a higher strength, I think once a day is enough. So it'll kind of depend on the product you reach for, the strength and all of that. The Inkilis tranexamic acid, for example, I use twice a day. That's fine, works fine for me, but I built up to that and it's a lower strength one than some others on the market, if that makes sense. Franklin, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Megan says, Rob, thank you for giving me a few extra minutes to wash my face so I could do my morning routine with you. Megan, that's the plan. I wasn't actually late. No, I was actually helping Megan out. So there you go. Solving, great to see you, my love. Really, really good to see you. Angela, Sarah, Rosemary, Magma, welcome to see you. Jenny, great to see you. Anastasia, welcome. Oh, we've got a flurry of new people in the chat. Justine says, evening, just got in, phew. Brunch, then done. Oh, who doesn't love a good brunch? And I'm so glad you could join us, Justine. Max says, hi Rob, good to see you in yellow. What will be the top 3 products you recommend splurging on from the Deciem sale? Fingers crossed it happens. Well, Mark, I'm here to tell you secretly, just between us friends, it is happening. Starting Monday, 23% off for the month of November, but I do know that there's going to be some anticipated stock issues in some countries. So I'd say if you've got your heart set on something in particular, buy it on Monday. If you haven't, you can wait. You've got the whole month to do it. I've got a video. Tomorrow's video is the Neod and what I'll personally be buying from Neod. So many products. And then Monday is the Ordinary. The reason I do 2 videos is because all of the links in these videos are affiliate links, which means as a channel we get some commission. Just as a side note, because we give all the money to charity, Deciem actually doubled the amount of commission, which was beyond, well, just beyond kind and wonderful. So, you know, that's the mark of a really good brand. Can we just give them a big shout out and a big round of applause? We love a good, you know, a decent brand that's doing the right thing. And so, yeah, we'll be giving all the money to charity that we get from commission. So I just encourage people, if you do want to buy anything in the Deciem sale from any of the brands, then you can use one of the affiliate links in any of the videos. Like, you don't have to do it per product. You can just click on any link and it registers. Fill your boots, and then we'll give some money to charity as well. And we're going to do it in the Facebook group in like 2 months' time when the affiliate money comes through. We're going to announce the amount. I'll show you the amount, the receipts, all that good stuff. And then we're going to have a poll to choose which charity we give it to. But back to Mark's question. What 3 products? Mark, that's not fair. I'm not limiting it to 3. What would I say are the first things going in my basket? The Copper Amino Isolate Serum by Neod. That's straight in that basket. It's my favorite. Absolutely love it. I'll buy a couple of them because whilst it's bougie and expensive, I want to get like the 23% off. The Survival Zero, because it's my favorite antioxidant in the whole wide world. Definitely going to get that. And I'll probably get a couple of the Ordinary Lactic Acid. I'll probably buy like 3 because you get really good dates on the Ordinary Lactic Acid. Like usually the expiry date's like a year and a half away. So that'll last me for the year. On top of that, you'll see in these videos there's so much, but I'd say those are the first 3 things by click that I will be putting in the basket. Daniela, welcome, my love. Sending lots of love to Italy. Sane, great to see you, my love. Solving says, big kiss to the moderators. Yeah, big round of applause for all, from Marlene, from Tom, from Megan. Honestly, couldn't do it without them. So thank you so much. So Danny, we have an underarm update. Danny says, underarm, a little bit itchy, super pigmented, but recovering. I will never use a deodorant without patch testing. Danny's problem was she bought a vending machine deodorant at the gym. Let this be a lesson to everybody. Do not buy deodorants from vending machines at gyms. But do you know what I love about Danny, and this is why I adore Danny so much, is she's a good sport about things. And like you say, okay, we learn our lessons. It'll all be fine in a couple of weeks' time, Danny, I promise you. But you're right, never buy vending machine deodorant. Let's have a look and see. So we've got Angela says, Rob, have you tried Shohwasu or I have never heard either of those. But also they're luxury Korean skincare brands. I haven't heard of either of them, but I love your guys' recommendations. So I always watch these live streams back afterwards, and I kind of take notes based on what I've promised I'll review. So I'll pop some of those in order and review them quite happily because I love to find new brands. So thank you very much for those. TNH says, who deleted my cheap hack about the Deciem sale from the Facebook group? TNH, okay. TNH, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't that it was deleted from the Facebook group for that. The challenge was, I love a good hack. I love a little coin, an extra saving, and I'm with you. 2% extra, I'm all for it. The challenge was, I know from Cult Beauty that I think they're currently thinking that they might not be including Neod in their sale when it does happen at for not Cyber Monday, Black Friday. There you go. And with Feel Unique, last year they had literally zero stock by that point, so I couldn't get my hands on any of them. So the only reason it was taken down is I don't want anyone to wait for it specifically and then be disappointed because I haven't got it in stock. However, if you do want to wait for your Neod products, you can wait until Look Fantastic and Feel Unique, and Cult Beauty might be offering an additional 2% saving on them in their Black Friday sale towards the end of November. So it was a really good hack and I loved it, and I'm with you. If I can save literally just 1% more, I'm on it because I love affordable skincare. So, but it was just because I think Cult Beauty currently might not be stocking the Neod. I know there's discussions around that, apparently. Manly says, please remember to press the like button for a Saturday Night Glow. This is true. It's scientifically proven. The more likes we get, the more likely we are to glow. Just saying. But we don't smash the like button like other YouTubers. Oh, no. We gently caress the like button because we're much more civilized like that. Zach says, so excited for the Deciem sale. So am I. And if you want to do a little bit of sneak peek, so Zach's channel, literally amazing. I can't promote it enough. I adore Zach. I love his content. I actually did a bit of a sneak preview of what he'll be buying, so definitely worth checking out. Amy says, I just bought a bunch of The Ordinary. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amy. I was embargoed. I shouldn't even be telling people today. Like, it's embargoed till Monday. Really shouldn't be. I don't know what they're going to do. They're not going to sue me, are they? But I really shouldn't. So this is an early look, I promise. But honestly, there's always time to buy a bit more, Amy, is what I'd say. Always time to have a look. Like a little bit of a sneaky hack for you guys. I would definitely recommend, while with 23% off, buying one of the body oils from the Chemistry Lab, which is one of their lesser known brands. I love the Chemistry brand. It's so good. And their retinol body oil, game changing, particularly if you have dry skin. Get yourself a beautiful shower, get all those pores open, get some really nice hydration going, then slather yourself out of the shower in this gorgeous retinol body oil, and you will be beach ready in no time. No beach to go to, but you'll be ready for it when it happens. And also their hand cream. Like, I know hand creams are boring. Hand creams are really boring, but the Hand Chemistry by the Chemistry brand, so good. Best hand cream I have ever used, bar none. Also really good on the elbows and the knees if you've got dry elbows and knees. So definitely would recommend it. Definitely. Adri, welcome, my love. So great to see you. Catherine says, yeah, I was about to ask about the Deciem sale. So happy you covered it. I'm happy to give you the gossip. Just promise me you'll use the links in the video so we can raise a little coin for charity. And also give me your charity suggestions. I've got a couple in mind. But let me know on the Facebook group. I'll do a post this evening on the Facebook group, so you can throw in your recommendations, because we might split it up and give to multiple charities so everyone can be a winner, because I'd love that. Jill, welcome, my love, says, I can't get over how great my skin is since using the Mad About Skin products. This makes me so happy. The number of people that said they've got an instant glow from the serum, I'm like, do you know what? When people say that, I'm like, that means so much to me, because I formulated it so it would give people that instant like boost of hydration, instant plumping, whilst getting some long-term benefits as well. But until you see other people saying it, I'm like, I didn't think it would be true. So thank you so much. Kirsten says, I don't have Facebook. That's okay, my love. You don't need Facebook. We'll think of an alternative. You can always drop me a DM on Instagram or leave me a comment. Leave me a comment in any of the videos, and I promise I'll get back back to you. Angela says, I'm so new, I have no idea what the sale is, lol. I look forward to it on Facebook. I will leave all the details on Facebook for you guys, do not worry. Sweet Tea said, just hit the like and suddenly I felt more hydrated. Weird. I know. It's so funny, isn't it, Sweet Tea? Christina says, I forgot to gently caress that like button. Yeah, don't forget, do as Christina says, because Christina is game-changingly amazing. So Elizabeth says, I want to try the Neod Mist. Now, this is fun. Just on the Neod Mist note. So the Neod Super Oxide Dismutase Mist has been around for years. Like, I think it's been in the skincare world for like 3-4 years, and I tried it, loved it, but never really got any hype. Kind of people said, yeah, it's okay. It's like the not best thing in the world. It's okay. Then all of a sudden, everyone is talking about it, wants to get their hands on it. It's selling like one of the best selling products from Neod and some from Deciem. Everyone wants their hands on it. I bought another one because I was like, oh, I like to get in on a trend, and it is genuinely good. I don't know if they tweak the formulation, I don't know what it is, but it's genuinely so good. So I'm with you, Elizabeth. I'm going to be putting a couple on sale when the Neod sale starts on Monday. Definitely worth it. I don't know what they did with it. Like, it was a good mist before. Now I tried it, was like, okay, this is great. It's antioxidants, it's hydrating, literally amazing. And I have no idea what they've done with it. Razorwing says, Purito dupe sounds really good. Yeah, that's coming up. So straight after this live stream, we get the conversation going, and we have our live premiere. So after our live streams, I still type away on the keypad and chat to you guys while today's video playing, which is on dupes for Purito. I'm not saying everybody wants to find a dupe for Purito. I'm not saying everybody should stop buying from Purito. You need to make your own call with the situation, what's going on. Do what's right for you. Don't let anybody tell you whether you should or shouldn't buy from a brand. However, for those people that do want to move away from Purito, I know some of their products are amazing, and so it can be really difficult. So I scoured the four corners of the skincare world to find you some really great dupes. Even if you plan on continuing to shop with Purito, that's absolutely cool. Still watch the video, because actually I think some of these dupes are actually better than the original Purito ones that I was so in love with. So hopefully you'll agree, and you might find something new for your skincare routine. R2 Pumpkins, which by the way is the best like seasonal like name I've ever heard. Do you have a favorite green tea product, fragrance and oil free? I love the green tea toner by Isn't Tree. I think that's probably my favorite. I also like a cup of green tea with some honey in the morning, and what I do is I take the tea bags, put them in the fridge, put them on the eye once they're cool. Honestly, I think that's the best thing. Takes down that puffiness, inflammation, makes you feel really good. So I'd say either make it yourself with some green tea bags, or get yourself the Isn't Tree green tea toner, which I think is really good, and great if you've got oily skin as well. Rita says, I love those dupe videos. Well, I hope you'll love this one, Rita, my love. Kristen says, hi, Rob and friends. So thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled to have you here, my love. Thank you so much for joining. Kajasa says, hello, everybody. Yes, new stuff on sale. Doing good for others. It can't get any better. I agree. I totally agree, my love. I'm sending lots of love to Sweden. Danny says, I'm still thinking about how I'm going to participate in the mask challenge. Don't have too many masks. I agree. I know a lot of people haven't got masks. So I'd say, why not do a homemade mask? Now, I don't usually advocate homemade skincare. I think can be a bit dodgy, not always the best. But one of my favorites is a honey mask. So just get some honey. Don't do anything with it. Like literally, you don't need to do anything with it. Just put it on the skin and sit back. It hydrates. It's a humectant, so it hydrates. It also is antibacterial, so it'll dial back any acne-causing bacteria. If, like me, you're still spotty, even in your mid-30s. And honestly, I find it so good. You then add some water. It emulsifies, rinses down the sink. So if you want to take part in the mask challenge, but you don't use face masks, you don't have them, be my guest. I would definitely get a honey mask and give it a go. Also, Megan never specified it has to be a very specific type of mask. So I'm thinking if someone wants to customize their own, you know those surgical masks we all wear because of everything going on in the world, you could draw a little face on it, glam it up a little bit, diamante the heck out of it. Be my guest. As long as it's a mask and it's on your face, it counts. In my book, anyway. TNH says, I'm on isotretinoin Accutane, and I love the Mad About Skin Moisturiser and the cleanser. That makes me so happy, my love, because I know I never personally went on an Accutane. My acne was always bad, but it was never that bad that the dermatologist would give me it, and I did want it at times. But some of my friends did, and I know how difficult it is. So first of all, my heart goes out to you, because it can be a rough few months on it, but hopefully beautiful skin awaits you at the end. And the fact that my moisturiser is helping you get through that is literally makes me feel so happy. So thank you so much for sharing. Zach says, I will use your links to the sale. Thanks for the heads up. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Love you lots. And honestly, it just feels good because you know what? A lot of people say buying in a sale is quite selfish. It's all very like me. Oh, sale, let's like put everything in our basket. And I get that. But you know what? We can be conscientious consumers. And if we can give a little bit of money to charity at the same time as getting amazing skincare and saving a little coin for our own purse, we deserve it because it's been a rough 18 months for a lot of us. So a little treat, maybe some early Christmas presents, and you could do some good for charity. Like, who doesn't want that? And last week, we did... Last year, sorry, I got £5,500, which was so good. And this year, because Deciem have very kindly increased the commission rate, I think we could do even more than that. Like, the sky's the limit, and we could do so much good for charities. So leave your charity suggestions. I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do something that's international. I'd like to do a British charity, because obviously I'm here in the UK. A couple of other country-specific charities. I'd like to do an animal. I know we're all animal lovers, and I'm a huge lover of animals as well, so I'd like to do a bit. So I'm thinking we might split the amount up and do it to various different charities so everyone can win. Snowline says, I've never even heard of Purito. I thought it was a brand of pet food. I like that. Though someone did say the only Purito they wanted was a pug in a blanket. So it's a pug burrito. I kind of thought that was the best thing I've ever heard. Love that. Nick Ford says, thoughts on Dematica. Been amazing for me, but I know some people don't get on with it. Nick, I loved it. Got it. Thought it was great. I'm really rubbish with subscriptions because I always end up with more product than I need and I always forget to cancel them, which is the only reason I don't subscribe to them. If you want really easy to get prescription strength, customized skincare, I think Dematica is probably my favorite of all the ones. There's like Curology, Skin and Me, they're all very similar, but I think Dematica is the one that I got the best results with and the best customer service with. I'm just not good with subscriptions, which is the only reason I don't use them more regularly. Kirsten says, I bought your serum last night. Thank you so much, love, and I cannot wait. I do know because I was writing all the tags and sending them out today. So we're now doing, like, everything gets packaged and shipped the next day. So we're on a super fast turnaround. It's all tracked and traced delivery, so you can get it, you know exactly where the parcel is, and I can't wait for you to get your hands on it. Dip13, Danny says, shall I try the baking soda and lemon one? No. Danny, if you do a homemade baking soda and lemon mask, I'll disown you and you will not be eligible to win. We're not going back to the 90s, dear. Do you remember when we were all in the 90s and we used to pile on? You were rubbing a lemon on your hair to bleach it. You were rubbing a lemon on your face, baking soda. It's actually a miracle that we have any hair left on our head and any skin left on our face, really, when you think about it. I love that mask. Baking soda, lemon. Oh, wrecked my skin and did nothing for my acne, but I lived for it. It was great. Definitely great. Do not recommend. Amy says, Halloween is my birthday. Well, I'm sending you so much love and a big happy birthday for tomorrow, my love. Boomy says, I have a question about benzophenone in sunscreen. I like an Indian sunscreen, but there's lots of controversy regarding this ingredient. Can you give some light on it? Yeah, so brands don't actually put benzophenone, generally don't put it in. Certain chemicals can degrade into it. You've also got some companies have put, somehow it's found their way into products. I don't know enough about Indian sunscreens, if I'm honest, to really make a call on what I think does and isn't safe to use. So I'd obviously encourage people to do their own research. I know that all Garnier sunscreens have been certified as benzophenone free, which is great. So if you can get your hands on Garnier, that'd be like an easy way of just making sure that's safe. As of the Ultraist ones, which is one of my favorite sunscreen brands. So there's plenty out there, and I'd say sprays are the ones to keep away from. Sugarless, welcome, sending you lots and lots of love to Toronto. Charity, sending you lots of love. Hannah says, Tom, I think my 2 questions might have got cut off. Oh, no, Hannah, don't worry. Leave them again and I'll get straight onto them, my love. I promise. If I've missed your question for any reason, just drop it again and I will get round to it straight away, my love. Magma says, sweater costumes for your chickens. My gran's knitting them. For anyone that doesn't know, I adopted some ex-battery, so caged hens, when they reached their end. We rescued them before they were taken to slaughter. So we've got 8 now in the garden, living the best life. But they're all featherless. They don't come in very good condition. We've only had them a week, so they're all featherless and feeling the cold. So my gran's fiercely knitting them little jumpers to put on. So they're going to be the most glamorous hens you've ever seen. Yes, they might not have full feather, but it doesn't matter because they've got cute little sweaters. And the feathers will grow back, and I'll do some. I've got some before and after pictures so you can see like how well they've come on. Honestly, it means like the world to me to be able to do it, and they just make me so happy, so happy. So Barbara says, can you look at the Superdrug Me Plus line? Love it. Great line. All of it, great. The tranexamic acid is my favourite. I really love their cleanser. Beautiful cleanser. They do a neck cream that's gorgeous. So all of the product. I haven't found a bad one from that line. And they now do like a trial set where they do like the 4 minis of their most popular products and you get like a discount if you buy them together. That's what I'd recommend. So you can kind of try a lot from the line. Angela says, okay, honey mask pick coming. Yes, if you don't have a mask, get the honey out, slather it on your skin. You'll love it. Marlene says she wants to see me in full share wig for my Halloween costume. Marlene, I promised and I will deliver. I promise you, I will deliver. Nick said, favourite LED mask. I'm torn between Dr. Dennis Gross and the Body Contour. Of those two, I would go Dr. Dennis Gross. I think it's a really, really good, really nice mask. And I know a lot of people have got some really great benefits from it. I use one with infrared. I can't remember the name of it. Tom recommended it to me. Tom, let me know. Tom, let me know what the name of it, because Tom recommended it for me and I got it and I've loved it. I think I'm getting anti-aging benefit from it. I definitely find it really relaxing and soothing. So I love it just before bed. Putting it on sends me into the best sleep ever. Solvig says mask pick coming. Can't wait. I want to see all your face mask pictures. Honestly, join the Facebook group if you haven't already. I would love to see you over there and see all your face mask pictures. Sweet Tea says, I carve fake pumpkins because real ones don't last here. It's like a movie marathon. Pizza and drinks tomorrow. Love that. Literally love that. I want pictures, Sweet Tea. Make sure you upload some pictures. Jennifer, welcome, my love. So great to see you. International Language of Dance is in the chat. Sending you lots of love, my love. She says, hope you're well. Just about to spend some time with my Ferrero Bear Mini while watching this evening. I love how many people, when we're on, and this is what I love about these live streams. I could literally, I don't even know why I bother dressing up, because I don't think anyone watches them. I think everybody just has it on in the background while they're doing their skincare routine, doing their treatments, maybe cleaning the house, and I live for that. I love to be part of your lives, even if, like I say, I'm just in the background while you're living your lives. It makes me so happy. So you enjoy that international language. Lay back, get that Ferrero Mini going. Honestly, your skin will look gorgeous, I'm sure. Snowline says, my Turkish Angoras flat out refuse to wear the costumes left from my first cat. I know. Cats and costumes are a no-go. Dogs you can just about bully into doing it. Cats, in my experience, no. My two cats, Leo and Marcel, like we bought Marcel a really cute little dicky bow, like for his Christmas, like it was a little red sparkly bow. Will he wear that? No, not interested. Tom says, isn't that a great prize? Who doesn't want to win a private chat with Rob? I don't know. I think it's a booby prize. Even my mum doesn't pick up the phone to me half the time. Reve, welcome, my love. Annika says, I'm going to buy myself a mask tomorrow. I haven't used one for a while except for my LED. I think if people want to buy a mask, there's a couple, right? So there's a couple of recommendations I would make. If you're wanting to buy a mask so you can take part in the mask challenge, make sure you buy one that's actually going to work. The Flavano Mud Mask by Neod. Buy it on Monday when the sale's on. Game changing. You put it on and you think, this is literally doing nothing. What is the point of this mask? You sit back, it's kind of like slathering mud on the skin, does nothing. Then you apply water to it, you rinse it off, and you think, yeah, that was a waste of time. You go about, and then literally 5 minutes later, suddenly your skin is like prickling, tingling. It feels like you've got a full acid exfoliator on. You think, oh, this is a bit weird. Like, I don't know what's happening. There's no product on my face. 5 minutes later, it disappears. There's that sensation, and you're like, oh, okay. You wake up the next morning. Like, best skin day ever. Flavano Mud Mask by Neod. Game-changingly good. Like, I ran out. I'm a bit cheap. I'm going to wait till the sale to buy another one. But I gave one to my friend. She loves it. It's just really weird. Does nothing while it's on the skin. Rinse it off. It starts to prickle. And then all of a sudden you've got glowing skin. It's like sorcery. Jan says, I've ordered 2 of the serums, so once I know they're in Thailand with my new tracking, I might let him try it. Jan, I packaged yours. It's gone. It's left the building a couple of days ago. So yeah, I'm glad that everyone was able to take part with, take advantage of the tracked shipping, because let's be honest, international shipping isn't as smooth as we would like it to be. So at least if you know where your parcel is, that's kind of half the battle. So hopefully, full tracking on all orders now ordered at www.madaboutskincare.com. We've only got a few serums left in stock. Lots of moisturizers and cleansers if you want to get your hands on those. Not a whole lot of serums left. So if you did want to get one, now would be the chance. Now, I'm going to take a sip of my imaginary tea, which doesn't exist. Sad face. So if you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, click the like button, then you can maximize the chat to wherever, and it takes you back to wherever you were, so you never miss a single bit of the conversation. I don't measure my worth or happiness in the number of likes, but Facebook expects us to. And the more likes videos get, the more likely it is to be pushed out, which is why when I say, if you could click the like button, it means a lot to me. Not because me personally, but just to the channel, it really helps. So I'll send you so much love if you did. And we don't smash that like button like some YouTubers ask you to. Very violent. We just gently caress it, because we're a bit classier than that. I'm mad about skin. So Sugarless says, will Geek and Gorgeous have a sale? Do you have to pay VAT if shipping Geek and Gorgeous to the UK? So, couple of things, Sugarless. First of all, we don't do VAT here in the UK. Customs are rubbish. Actually, they're not rubbish. They're game-changingly good. So our customs here in the UK don't check a single parcel. I don't think, the millions of things I've ordered internationally, I've ever paid customs once. Very rarely, maybe you might have to pay customs, but we never pay VAT. We never have to pay customs charges. It's because they're so slack. I don't even think they check parcels, and I live for that. I hope they remain as slack as that because it benefits us, the consumer. So I do appreciate when people in Europe pay customs charge and VAT. It's because all the governments in the EU are on it. They want to get every last coin. Here in the UK, I think they're all asleep on their tea break. We never ever get our customs checked, and I'm happy with that. Literally happy with that. So no, we don't pay any VAT, shipping or customs for Geek and Gorgeous here in the UK. I don't know about Canada, they've got different rules, but here in the UK, definitely you don't, which is great. Like I say, I'm sure it's because of the inefficiencies of the UK authorities and customs, but I live for that, and I hope they never get more efficient because it benefits me. Hannah says, hello from Devon. Chicken question. Sending you lots and lots of love to Devon. How do your cats get on with them? I've recently adopted 2 sweet cats, but would love chickens someday. I find dogs are usually fine. Dogs are fine with chickens, especially if you get them as a puppy. You can introduce them. They're absolutely fine. Cats, I'm not sure. I think if your cat's a hunter, probably will take a chicken, particularly a smaller chicken. If your cat's not that bothered, it might not be. There's a lot of cats in the garden with the chickens, and they generally don't show any interest at all. I think it's because a lot of chickens to one cat, it doesn't really work out, but I think it would depend on the cat. Also though, you can do enclosed runs for chickens, especially if you get ex-battery chickens that have lived all of their life. They've got all of their life in a cage, so they never see sunlight, they don't feel like wind, they just live in this tiny cage. And here in the UK, the cages are what we call enhanced cages, so they're larger than the average, but they still only get an A4 piece of paper per chicken. That is so criminal, and I wish it'd end, but here we are. So when you adopt them after, they're used to literally having that much space each. So even if you can't let them out in the garden to free range and you have a run for them where they've got a coop and a run, the fact that they get some sunlight on their wings, they get to flap around, scratch, do all of their natural behaviours is so much better than what they were before. So I would say if you don't have a lot of room, or you're worried about the cats so you just want to keep them in a run, just get maybe 4 or 5 and just get ex-battery ones, because they're just grateful for that second chance in life and they don't ask for much. I'm lucky I can let mine free range in the garden and they're living their best life. But even just being in a run, able to scratch, have the sun on their wings is such an improvement. So I definitely recommend it. That's my speech on chicken owning over. Christy says, hey Robin, this is the first live stream I've been able to join. I'm a new fan. Christy, thank you so much. It is so wonderful to have you here. You know what? We've had so many new subscribers in the last week, literally over 1,000. So I'm sending you so much love. If you're here for the first time, if you're a new subscriber, we want to welcome you to the Mad About Skin family. We're like the family you get to choose, and hopefully we're all cool and you want to hang around with us, because honestly, it's meant so much to me, all the love and support that you guys have shown me. So if you haven't already subscribed and you're just watching in the wings, why not click that subscribe button? Because honestly, we're all part of a family and we would love to have you as part of it as well. If you're new, we do these every Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. European time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and 10 a.m. if you're over in California or the West Coast. And yeah, it's just a nice chance to sit down and chat to you all, guys. Johnson, so good to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Hannah says, have you heard anything about Geek and Gorgeous releasing a moisturiser? If so, when? Yes, I have. I'm not supposed to tell you. It's going to happen in January. There you have it. It's going to be really good. It's going to have oat base in it, which I love. It's going to have ceramides in, huge tick in the box. And it's going to have tamanu oil in, which is one of my favourite facial oils. So I think even just on the ingredients list alone, I can declare it a holy grail before I've even slathered it on my face. But they said that they're going to send me one in December, so I can do a sneak preview for you guys. So let me know if you'd like that, because I'm quite happy to film it. Kirsten says, I bought the glycolic acid not so long ago. Seems okay. Really want to buy lactic acid, but I don't want to waste money in a bottle of glycolic acid. Okay, so Kirsten, I would definitely say you don't need to waste money on glycolic acid, because you can use it for other things. So you can use it under the arm as a deodorant. So out the shower, put a little bit under the arm. Honestly, it works as like one of the best deodorants ever. So good. You can also use it on the feet, just to do a bit of a deep exfoliation. On the body, it's great if you've got the chicken skin on the backs of the arms. Works great. I use it on the tops of my thighs where I've got a bit of texture. You don't need to waste it. I never believe in wasting products. I always use it all up, but definitely would recommend getting lactic acid for the face, because I think my glow game has been so much better since using lactic acid. Solvik says, someone sent Rob a cup of tea, honestly, if you could, please, I'm gasping here. Nick Ford said, do you need chicken noodle soup? I make it in batches and freeze it, right? I love a good chicken noodle soup for the cold. I'm with you on that, Nick, with you. Jan says, go make yourself a cup and we'll wait for you. I would, but do you know what? Secret, heads up, Jan, I've got the world's worst pair of casual trousers on. I can't get up because you'd all see these awful trousers that are an old favourite but really should never be worn or seen in public, so I can't really stand up. Solvik says, we have tea pigs in Norway as well. I love that tea brand, so good. So Danny says, children here in my town were early for Halloween night. We just had a parade and I had no candies. I've got mine ready on the windowsill, ready for anyone that knocks on the door. So Rob without tea is true horror story of Halloween. Yes, absolutely, sweet tea. It really is. And now I've realised how far behind I am in the chat. I always do this. I talk way too much. But we've still got a good 40 minutes worth of live stream to go. I'm not sure my voice will actually hold out that long, but we've got plenty of time. So keep your questions coming and I will get around to them. I promise. Let's have a look and see. International Language just says, must get some Manuka honey for T2. Must get more as I'm getting a bit of a cold too. It works really well for me. I'm no dietitian. I'm no herbalist or expert, but it works really well for me. Remy says, mulled wine, best part of the season. I agree. Love a mulled wine. It's also a really great way of getting rid of a cheap bottle of red wine that you've got knocking around. I've got an old bottle of red that honestly I wouldn't even clean the drains with, but put a mulling spice bag in there, you're good to go. So Christina says, Rob, I started watching your channel 1 year ago in October, and I still remember the first question you answered was about my itchy skin. Since then, I've been in love. Christina, it is so wonderful to have you as part of the Mad About Skin family. Like I say, here on Mad About Skin, we're the family you get to choose. And honestly, I've made friendships with so many people, and it makes me so unbelievably happy to sit down with you guys, chat skincare, answer questions, just to be part of. And even though our family's now grown to 55,000 strong, it still feels like a little intimate gathering, which is why I love these live streams. And we also, this week, we did our Facebook live stream on Wednesday, which so many people attended. Going to do the same next Wednesday. Tom, put it in your diary, remind me or I'll forget. And we'll definitely do it again. So if you did want to have an extra little live stream midweek, we do one over on the Facebook group and you will be more than welcome, so don't forget to join. Let's have a look. Oh, Maga says, you have to carve a pumpkin to get roasting the seeds. I always roast the seeds. Well, I give half of them to the chickens and I roast half of them with a bit of salt. Beautiful. DM30 says, you need some hydration. I know, literally by the end I won't be speaking. Alicia, welcome, my love. Says, I really enjoy your videos. This is the first time on live chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much for joining. This live chat is so busy and we always have loads of people every week and it makes me so happy. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for joining me. So Emily says, my sister just ordered the full set last week and it's already headed out to her. She lives near me, so I'll show how much faster it is now. This is it. The tracked shipping on the Mad About Skin orders is so much quicker. I would have loved to have done it from the start, but I was in negotiations with the Royal Mail to do it. Now it's all tracked so much quicker. So hopefully you guys will be able to benefit from it. Jenny says, going to make some ginger flavored tea now. It's so energizing. I love ginger. Like, oh, candied ginger is like my favorite thing in the world. Jenny says, our Halloween weekend is finishing up season 3 of You and made both amazing shows on Netflix. You, so spooky. Like, honestly, I was properly creeped out with that, Jenny. Properly creeped out. Tom recommended it to me. Watched it. It is such a weird, I was hooked. I loved every minute of it. It's totally weird. But I need to try Made. I haven't actually tried that one yet, so I'll let you know what I think. Angela says, thanks, I was wondering too. We've got, Tom says, I hear the copper amino isolate serum and fractionated eye contact concentrate are horrible and not worth the 23% off. Tom, don't do that rubbish. Tom's worried that by the time he gets his hands on them, they'll be sold out. Don't let Tom put you off. Both Holy Grail products, definitely worth buying. And Tom will just have to get in there early. I've given you guys a heads up, so you can't blame me if everything's sold out by the time you come to buy it, people. I broke the embargo. I gave you the heads up. That's all I can say. DM13 says, my Holy Grail of Neod are the lip, the eye, Survival 13-0. I want to try the modulating glucosides. Love the modulating glucosides. So good if you've got rosacea or irritated skin. My neck has been on fire the past 2 weeks. Not sure what I did. Who knows? My neck's quite sensitive anyway. Modulating glucosides literally solved it like that. So good. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. So Christy wants a limited edition bottle of the Mad About Skin with the chicken's photos on the bottles. I would love that. I would literally love that. Kristen says, so is the balm is better than the jelly one, or just different skin types? I'll do a little bit. I would say different skin types, but all skin types can use both. I'll do it like a side by side. I promise. And Tom says, okay, they are great, but let me get mine first. Absolutely. Tom, I know, because it launches in Canada. The sale, I think, launches in Canada at 10 a.m. Monday, midday here in the UK Monday. So be there, get ready to order whatever you want to order. Definitely worth it. You can also, like, I've leaved some links in tomorrow's video. So tomorrow's video is on Neod and what I'll be buying in the Neod sale. You can click on the links in it. You can put the stuff in your basket that you want to put in your basket, and then just don't check out till the sale's actually live on Monday, and you'll still get that discount. Does that make sense? And you'll still get the commission. We'll still get the commission as a charity, as a channel, so we can still give it to charity. It's going to be so good, because honestly, the commission is basically what you're getting in terms of a saving. So for every saving you get, you're basically giving a very similar amount to charity, which has to make everyone feel good about treating themselves to their favourites. Annika is getting the copper amino isolate serum. I know, Annika, you are almost as big a fan of it than me, maybe even more so. Love that product. Sugarless says, should I buy the Azure line if I buy the ordinary buffet and copper peptides? You don't need to, because it does contain Azure line. I like to still buy it because I like to boost my Azure line, because I find it the most powerful and potent of the peptides I use. Revi says, can we use the Deciem affiliate links during the November sale? Yes. Everybody should, because that way we'll get some coin, which we're going to donate to charity. And you guys get to choose the charities over on the Facebook group. So any suggestions welcome. Be Kind says, thanks for the lives. Received my order on Wednesday. Yay, I love the cleanser. Too soon to comment about the moisturizer and serum. Have extremely dry skin. I thank you so much for your feedback, my love. I'm so glad the cleanser's working for you, and hopefully the serum and the moisturizer will come through again and help you with your skin. Sending you lots and lots of love. Ether says, I'm going to double cleanse, and my first cleanser being the salicylic acid based cleanser. Would I use that on dry skin? I would. I think it's fine to use a salicylic acid cleanser on dry skin. Just to be careful that maybe you don't use it every day, because it can be a little bit much for the skin. Maybe just use it every other day, or see how your skin reacts to it. So Nick said, Snow Lion says, sorry, the 10% lactic acid is fantastic. It's one of my favourites. Absolutely. Glow game in a bottle. Nick says, thoughts on the Cult Beauty takeover? I'm hoping they don't go the same ways. Look fantastic. Same here. I loved Cult Beauty because they were kind of like a little bit of a niche. They had brands that other companies didn't have. I really like their ethos. They have been taken over. I'm going to keep an open mind. I think sometimes our mind automatically goes negative. When the brand's taken over, we're like, oh, it's not going to be good. That's not a good thing. Doesn't always mean it. Sometimes it happens for the better. For example, Deciem were taken over by Estee Lauder. Pros and cons to that. One of the pros, though, being that there's a better stock level for the sale now than there was last year. So, that's one of the positives. So I'll keep an open mind, Nick, and I'll let you know what my thoughts and feelings are. Jenny says, I love the Azure Line solution in the morning. Sometimes mix it with the Verse Dew Point Moisturizer. So plumping. That is a beautiful combination. I can second that. I think that's a beautiful combination that works together. Krista says, can we use the ordinary azelaic acid along with the Mad About Skin serum? It's absolutely fine. So you can use up to 20% azelaic acid. So the serum has 5%. The ordinary has 10%. So if you add the two together, it's not quite how it works, but I kind of use that as an easy way of working it out. You're getting roughly 15%, which is absolutely fine. We've got Christine says, I also love the 2MD. Yeah, say here. Nirvana says, love from Serbia. Have you used the Q&A product? I have, and they're now global. So Q&A used to only be available here in the UK. They're now global. Totally recommend them. Their eye serum, stunning. Their moisturizer, hyaluronic acid cleanser, gorgeous. So many good products. Meg says, I just changed my name here. I was one of the Suzannes. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad you explained that. I was thinking, new face in that, sending you lots and lots. We had a lot of Suzannes. You can never have too many Suzannes in your life. But that makes it easier. So sending you a lot of love. Snowline says, I've tried the chemistry brand hand lotions. I found them to be meh. I prefer doing the exact same face care on my hands. This is really good. And I do think, I personally love the chemistry brand hand moisturizer, but my hands aren't that dry. So I think it maybe depends on how dry your hands are. But yeah, just doing your skincare routine and taking it onto the hand, such a great idea. Andrew says, Rob, thank you for answering. If you want to try it, I've been eyeing some mini sets from the Shulwasu. Can you imagine me pronouncing that in a video? On the Yes set on Amazon. I will try it out. I'm definitely going to give it a go. Definitely. Christine says, Rob, have you tried the Q&A green tea toner? It's so good, honestly. Game-changingly good. So it's more hydrating than the Isntree one. So if you have dry skin, use the Q&A green tea. If you've got oily skin, use the Isntree one. Snowline said, I'm running out the Neon Mist, but I'm not sure I'll rebuy it now. I actually really liked it. I was a bit meh when I first tried it. It was okay. It wasn't game-changing. Now I'm really, really enjoying it. So I don't know if they've tweaked the formula. Danny says, I want more of the Mad About Skin line. Can't get enough. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm like glowing to the gods. Danny, you were gorgeous before, but if you've got your extra glow game on, I bet you're blinding. I bet people have to wear dark glasses when they walk past you. You look that stunning. Selma says, hey, my first time typing here, but I love your videos, so informative. I do wonder for us male watchers, could you do a video on shaving products? Absolutely, I would be happy to do that. And thank you. You know what? Thank you so much for plugging up the courage to comment. I know there's a lot of people that watch these live streams and videos and don't comment. I love to hear from everyone. So whether you're a frequent commenter, a long time lurker, and you never commented before, hit that like, hit that comment button. We'd love, love, love to hear from you. And yes, I'll quite happily film a shaving products review. I've got a couple of my favorites that I've been working through. So yeah, that's a great idea for a video. Thank you so much. Stephanie says, check out Ember Temperature Control Smart Mug. Oh, I will do, Stephanie, and then I'll never be without tea again. Snowline says, I feel like a complete idiot given that I've never heard of Purito. Oh, don't worry. I think you're for the best because they've just... I'm finished with them. Finished, I say. Not to be dramatic. So what I will say, so today's video after this, so we do the live stream for another half an hour, plenty of comments and questions to get through if my voice holds up. Then at the end, everyone's auto-directed today's video, which is dupes for Purito. Whether you buy from Purito or you don't, there's some amazing Korean and Western brands and products in there to potentially add into your skincare routine. So hopefully everyone will hop over and join me. Even if you can't stay, you can click the like button and then you can watch it back whenever you want to. But it'd be so good if you could all join me. Just, show a bit of support. Let's talk about some dupes from brands that aren't quite as shady as Purito has been. So Stephanie said, when you work on your balm, would you please consider an alternative to using a spatula? Yes, I've got some ideas. I have got some ideas with them. I personally hate spatulas in things because I always lose them. I just think it's wasteful. But I know a lot of people don't like to put the whole finger in products. So I'm working on some options. So that Christina Zenka says, hello Rob, any recommendations for dark eyelids? My guess is it's from excessive rubbing. My eyes are always tearing. I use the FECC at the moment. I think the Neod product is one of the best, but I'd also get some tranexamic acid. Just put a light amount on. You're going to have to use it maybe twice a week tops because it's a very sensitive area, but that could really help. Obviously minimize the amount of rubbing if you can, because you're probably right. It is probably that the skin has come slightly thickened from the trauma of rubbing. So if you can minimize that, it should work really well. Also, if you can get a urea containing product, the moisturizer I created contains urea, but you can also get the Ultrist urea cream. Urea will just help to gradually thin that skin out that might have become a bit thickened due to rubbing, and that could really help. Snowline says, honey, it's a fabulous mask. It's also great as an overnight lip mask for you get stuck in your hair. Yeah, I agree. Honey, great on the face, but you kind of got to keep the hair back, people. Solvig says, any Deciem recommendations for dry, combination and sensitive skin? Yes, the modulating glucosides by Neod. It hydrates you. It minimizes sensitivity like no other product I've ever heard of, and it doesn't clog your pores. So I honestly think that is like game changing. I also really love that Flavano mud because whilst you put it on, it won't dry you like some other mud masks will, but it will just leave you glowing like you've never glowed before. Those would be my two recommendations, particularly in the sale, because they're not cheap products, but with 23% off, they just bring that price point down a little bit. So Dan30 said, oh Tom, I will check because oh no, that was to Tom, that's all good. Reve says, I will click your Deciem affiliate links. Will only those products count for the affiliate money or the whole order? Whole order, and it actually lasts for 30 days. So if you click on the video tomorrow, don't even put anything in your cart, and then you just randomly go to the website in 20 days time, you'll still we'll still get the affiliate from it. It's really clever how they make it work, and I'm so grateful for Deciem to doing it. They know that we give the money to charity, and they're so supportive of it, which I love. So yeah, when you're ready to buy, use the links. You only have to click on one of the links, the Deciem links below any of my videos. Go there, fill up your basket, and then you can spend, and knowing that not only are you getting 23% off, you're also doing a bit for charity. I'd love it if we could smash through our £5,500 donation that we made last year. This year, we can go bigger, we can go better, we can help more people. You know, it's coming up to Christmas, which whilst I love Christmas and I feel so grateful to be able to share it with friends, family and amazing people, not everyone in the world has that opportunity and is as fortunate. So whilst we're enjoying our skincare, and I don't think we should ever feel guilty guilty for enjoying a little bit of pampering and products that make us feel good. But if we can do it and give a little bit of money to charity at the same time, kind of who doesn't want to do that? So hopefully people will use the links when they're ready to make that purchase. Andrew says, Rob, do you have a recommended eye cream for people with very prone to melia? Yes, two that I would recommend. The fractionated eye contour concentrate by Neod won't create milia, works really well. Also hydrates, smooths all things. I also love the Owawake, whatever, from Face Theory, begins with an O. That's actually really good for milia. If you've got milia, that could be really good because it's got lactic acid in, which will hydrate, but it'll also lightly exfoliate. So if you use that for a month, most of your milia will be gone. Game-changingly good. Chris says, hi Rob, would you replace the ordinary buffet with the Mad About Skin serum? I would. I'd still use the Azure line on top of it though. I kind of use it in my serum instead of the buffet, and then I add the Azure line on top because I do like my Azure line, and it's only £5, and it's like £4 when you get it in the sale, and I like to just bump up the strength of the peptides a little bit. Annika says, an international charity to help people without dishwashers. Just kidding, obviously. I know, Annika, I hear you. And if you can set up a charity to fund your dishwasher, for those of you that don't know, a lot of us bought LED masks and had to forego such other luxuries as dishwashers to be able to afford them. And I think, we all need to support people in that boat. Love you, Annika. Revit says, I'm going to put a note in my Google Calendar to use your affiliate link before my Deciem purchases. Thank you so much, Revit. Honestly, your love and support means so much to me. And I'll be doing a video. Tomorrow's video is on Neod, and Monday's video is on The Ordinary, of what I think are the best products broken down by skin type that people might want to purchase now when that sale's on. So if you do want any inspiration or think, what products do I actually want to buy, hopefully those videos will help you. Let's have a look. So bravo to Deciem for increasing the charity percentage. I agree, they're so good. They're such a good brand. You know what, they live the ethos that I wish all brands did. TNH said, can't wait for a full Mad About Skin travel size routine. We can travel with you and glow with minimal products. That would be so good. I need to bear that in mind. That would be so good. Sarah says, I can see a lot of cards on the sideboard. Are we cheeky to ask who's celebrating? May have been a birthday, just saying. Not mine. Mine's not till May. Mine's not till May. Birthday within the house for my grand. So sending lots and lots of love. It was like 2 weeks ago. But I'm a great believer. If someone sends you a card, I think you need to keep them up for like millennia. Definitely for millennia. So like Snow says, the only Puritos I'm familiar with are all the tiny baby Turkish Angoras after they're born. So cute. Alison says, Gania also went cruelty free. Good call, Alison. I agree. Love my cruelty free. Can we see? I'm just seeing if there is a cat. I want to show you cat pictures, but I don't think Leo's actually around. Normally he is. Let's see if I can get him. Leo! See if we can get a cat picture. Normally if I dangle his toy, he will come down, but I don't know if he's actually... No, we're cat free. We are cat free. I don't think... I'll see... Is he on his cat? He's not on his cat tray. I can't show you cats, unfortunately, Peter. I love to show off the cats. They're so beautiful. And they love to be on camera as well. That's how the Sweetie said, a grip in the 80s, no SPF. I'm looking at my face, isn't like a raisin. I know. Like, I was never big. My mum used to chase me around the beach, spraying me down with sunscreen, me and my brothers down. I used to think she was a complete idiot, and I hated it. I'm so grateful for her now. So great. My mother was ahead of the curve when it came to sunscreen. She was like factor 50 all the time, rain or shine, no excuses. And I used to be like, oh, okay, well, that's awful. And now I'm like, yeah, she was that ahead of the time. Loved her for that. Kirsten says, I think I'm going to buy your other products, moisturizer and cleanser, once I'm rid of the ordinary ones, which I've not long bought. I'm into skincare. Can't wait for the Mad About Skin serum either. I hope you love it, my love. Kazufa says, Neutrogena lotion 25 SPF is good moisturizer before applying a strong SPF. Does it mean double protection? No. Technically, you will get a little extra protection, but the scientists, the sunscreen professionals say you should always take the rate. If you use multiple sunscreens, it's the one with the highest SPF that counts, if that makes sense. Great question, though. Angela says, love chicken sweaters. Great call. Rosemary, who just says, jumpers for the chickens. I love you lots, Rosemary. Thank you so much for joining. Emily says, I remember using sun in spray in junior high school to bleach my hair. I know, my dad was the best. I saw some pictures of my dad when he was younger. He had a 1980s mullet. He had peroxide streaks, bit of sun in here. It was like a hot mess. But you know what? He rocked it. And actually, he went back and said, I'd go back and do exactly the same thing again. I love my dad for that. But yeah, my dad had the full-on 1980s like glam mullet. Loved that. Jella said, can you show the texture of the Purito sunscreen? I gave my Purito sunscreen away because I hated it. So I can't, unfortunately. It's very thick. It's not like the other Puritos, and I felt it left a white cast, which is why I gave it to one of my friends with a fairer skin type, because they won't get the white cast on. Annika says, chickens with knitted sweaters, so adorable. Thank you so much. Tamara says, how do I use retinol, acids, and hydroquinone? I don't personally use hydroquinone. It's prescription only here in the UK, so we can't get it. So I'd say speak to your dermatologist or your prescriber about that. I would use your AHAs in the mornings, your retinol in the evening. Toon, what's Rose? Let's have a look. Says, Tom says, I don't remember yesterday, let alone the name of my LED mask. It's called Omolux. Yes, it is a company related to Omolux. I will find it. I'll leave a link to the LED mask that I use below. Angela says, Rob, have you tried the Illuminune sunscreen? Is anyone here? I've never tried it, though I have heard good things about it, so I might give it a go. Tasha says, best moisturizer to use when just starting out on tretinoin. I got my Skin and Me order last night, went red straight away. Yeah, when you first start with tretinoin, I would recommend whatever moisturizer you've got, don't waste it. Use whatever moisturizer you've got. Add a couple of drops of your favourite facial oil into it and it'll just dial up the hydration. And then you can still use up all the moisturisers you've got. Christina says, doing my skincare routine and watching this live. Christina, I'm sending you lots of love and it's great to be part of your skincare routine with you. So many deer in my backyard. I love the pumpkins. Magma, I love the fact that they eat pumpkins. That just makes me so happy. Gastine says, yay, watching you shopping while shopping. Thank you so much, my love. I love how everyone does their chores while listening and watching. This makes me so happy. So Boomy says, thanks Rob for your answer regarding sunscreen ingredient. I'll buy the ones you suggested. I hope it works really well for you, my love, but keep me posted and let me know what you think. Magma says, between deer and rabbits, I can't have summer flowers. I know the same. And chickens. If I threw chickens, they also peck everything going. Steven says, oh my god, I've taken a couple of weeks off and I didn't think I'd be able to catch you. I'm so glad I made it, even for a little bit. Steven, it's so good to see you. We've missed you, my love. We've missed you. It's so good to have you back. Snowlight said, I bought the flavonoid mud mask earlier this year, but I forgot all about it and didn't ever use it. Should I try it tonight or tomorrow to see if I want to order it on Monday? Yes, try it tonight. You'll be blown away. I promise, Snowline. You'll love it. I've done that thing where I lose where I am in the chat again. How do I always manage to do that? Let's have a look and see where I was. Getting there. Here we are. So, Razor Wing said, I just wanted to thank you all for the content you provided. It's so entertaining. Thank you so much. And thank you for being part of the Mad About Skin family. Honestly, I love you all so much. And I don't see this as a job. I see this as literally like a labour of love. It's so much fun creating content for you guys. And you guys appreciate it so much, which just warms me and makes me so happy. Rebe says, Spain is slack with everything except for things that involve money, like customs fees. I love that you can be so brutally honest about your own country. I won't comment. I don't know Spain. I've been on holiday. I don't know anything about Spain. But I am eternally grateful for how slack the UK are with customs because we don't pay a penny on anything. Let's have a look. Tom says no VAT shipping into Canada either for Geek and Gorgeous. So that's good to know for any of you Canadians out there. But Snowline says Canada does gouge us terribly on the VAT. It's because Canadians are efficient. Like, honestly, the British authorities couldn't do anything right, and normally that's really frustrating, but when it comes to customs, it's so wonderful because it means we never have to pay for anything. So Danny says, to be honest, I'm seriously thinking about minimizing my Deciem order and investing my money in a couple of extra Mad About Skin sets. Even though the sizes are good, I'll be very generous with all three of them. That's my problem. I use my own serum morning and night, and I am a little bit overly generous with it. I like how it feels on the skin, so I'm a bit overly generous. But that's fine. You get 50 mils in the bottle, which is a bigger size, so it allows you to be a bit generous. That's my theory anyway. Sweet Tea says, Angela Maga, my dad used to put hair around the whole veggies to keep animals away. This is supposed to really work. Like sheep fleeces are supposed to work as well to keep animals and slugs off your vegetables. Apparently that works. Christina says, I honestly don't care about customs and VAT anymore. I just want to slide those Mad About Skin stuff on my skin. Fortunately, Christina, you don't. We've got a free trade, a common something agreement with Ireland, so you won't pay any of it. Promise you. Whether the products ever get to you because of the issues between the UK and Ireland, that's a different matter, but it is tracked now, so hopefully it will get there this week, Christina. But you shouldn't have to pay VAT or customs. So let's say Angela says, Sweetie, I don't think that'll work. Oh no, Reve says Spain has VAT plus tons of itemised fees. Sometimes people end up paying more than the product is worth. I know, I was shocked by the VAT levels in some European countries. Like, I think, is it Hungary has to pay 26%, which is like a mind-blowing charge, like mind-blowing. Here in the UK, we technically pay 20%, but there's loads of exemptions and they never actually charge you it when you buy from abroad. So kind of, I let them off because we never really pay it. So Simon said, one of my baby kittens, the blue-eyed one, just really caressed the like button. He's very keen on the show. This is great. If even the animals can caress that like button, I think everybody should. So whilst I have a cup of tea to take a break and a sip from, if you haven't already, if you could gently caress that like button, you can minimize the chat, click the like button, then you maximize the chat, and it takes you back to where you were in the chat, so you don't miss anything. Honestly, we have had so many people join us on this live, which is so amazing. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. We've got 15 minutes left to go, so plenty of time to get extra questions in if you haven't already. But just click that like button. Do a guy a favor if you haven't already. Tom's left a link to the Mad About Skincare website. You won't be sorry for checking out the products. Thanks, Tom. Tom is like #1 biggest fan, which I love. That's many reasons I love Tom, but that is just one of them. Raven say, finally got paid so I can get my Mad About Skin products now. Send you so much love, and I hope you adore them. As Mally says, everyone here, let's go knocking on Rob's door for candy. You'd all be welcome. Come over to Hampshire in the UK, knock on my door. I've got plenty of candy to share with you all. I am bitter and twisted because I'm totally dairy intolerant, so I can't eat any of the chocolate that I bought for the kids, so they can all enjoy it to their heart's content. Christine says, you're my favourite skincare channel. Do you have any moisturiser recommendations with niacinamide and 3 ceramides that aren't CeraVe? Oh, thank you so much, Christine. That means the world to me. I really like the ceramide moisturizer by Face Theory. I also really like, that has a small amount of niacinamide in. I really like I think we've got, wait, I think there might be a cat. Hello, Marcel. Oh, you all wanted cats? I said I'd pay the cat tax. This is my gorgeous boy, Marcel. So he is a Burmese. Are you, Marcel? You're a very grumpy Burmese. He's actually got the sweetest personality in the whole world, but he always looks grumpy. Like, he's got such a resting, like, grump face. But he's come for his little cuddle, haven't you? Like, he's like my Bezzy mate. Like, Bezzy mate, gorgeous cat. And now he's just going to jerk around at you. Leo might visit. He might visit. So Christine, I would recommend the ceramide one that's from Face Theory. I also really like Ceramedex, which I think has a bit of niacinamide in, but I need to check that. That's another one that's love ceramides. Oh, let me just get Leo in. Hello, Leo. Oh, right, we've got another cat. Bear with. Oh. This is Leo Cat. Hello, Leo. Gonna say hello. So Leo is a Singapura, which is the smallest natural cat breed, just as a fact. So if anyone's watching from Singapore, this is your national cat. He is lovely, aren't you, Leo? He is literally the most handsome. Whilst Marcel is gorgeous and like my Bezzy mate, partner in crime, Leo is literally the cutest, most gorgeous cat in the whole wide world. So you've seen both cats now. So anyone that hasn't pressed that like button, I paid the cat tax. I think it deserves a like, just saying. So Annika says the Facebook Lives are the best. Thank you. They're a bit random, aren't they, Annika? We go from cats to skincare to how to protect your flowers from pests through to chickens. It's all a bit random, but we love that. We love that. Now, I see Angela says, do you make me feel like close family? I love that about you. Thank you so much, Angela. And we are close family. Do you know what? We all haven't maybe been able to see our full family as much as we want in the last 18 months. And so it's been really nice to have you guys like on board, and you just all make me feel so happy. Sarah N, sending you lots of love. I'm so glad you could join. Sunny says, too bad I can only like once. Did it like 7 times now, but that counts as one. It does, but I still appreciate it anyway, my love. So Kirsten says, how about my azelaic acid suspension from The Ordinary? Should I keep using it with your serum I bought, or is 5% enough? You could, I would say experiment. So you can absolutely use it alongside my serum, but try the Mad About Skin serum and see if 5% azelaic acid is enough. A lot of people will get really great results with 5%, which is why I formulated it with that strength. But some people like to dial up a little bit. You can mix and match. So hopefully that'll work for you, my love. We've got some big love, sending big love for Mustel. Welcome, my love. TNH says, I was busy hearing about your hens. I burnt my chicken in the oven. Any skincare that will help with fumes in the lungs? Can't help that, TNH. Sorry about that. But I'm sure scraping off it'll taste good anyway. Kitty Zola, sending lots of love to Greece. So glad to see you, my love. Laura Princhet says, hi from Montreal. I love that you donate. You're the best. Oh, thank you. It's you guys that are donating, really. It's your money that's go donating. So I love you for it. Magna says, should I switch from the Ordinary buffet to Matrixyl? I personally think the Matrixyl coupled with the Azuraline bought together, took a couple of drops of each in the palm of my hand over the face, give better results than the buffet, in my experience. And if they're the similar price if you buy both of them as the buffet, so it's all good. So Laura says, can you let us know where you buy the Beauty of Yo's and sunscreen? I couldn't find it online yet. It's available from Style Vanna and Yes Style, but I think they're both sold out. But I did know that they're restocking towards the end of November, so you won't have to wait too long before you can get your hands on it. game-changingly good sunscreen. I love it. Mustel said, I'll pursue dermatology in New Zealand after the airport opens back here again. Sending you lots and lots of love. Christina said, Danny is definitely stunning. Absolutely, 100%. So what are the best retinol body products? I love the chemistry brand Retinol Body Oil because I think it's just so gorgeous. You can use a couple of drops of the ordinary retinol squalane in your moisturizer, rub it on the body, also works really well. Those are my 2 recommendations. Both inexpensive, both work so well. Maria said, I'm about to finish Geek and Gorgeous Vitamin C. I'm thinking continue with magnesium phosphate from The Ordinary. It's all about pigmentation effect. I think it might be great. Give it a go. I love a vitamin C derivative. It works so well for my skin, so I would really give that one from The Ordinary a go. Just don't buy it till Monday where you can get the money off in the sale. But yeah, I give it a go. It's definitely worth experimenting to find the right one that works best for your skin type, because different ones will work differently for different people. Alison said, do you think the Mad About Skin serum will be okay for sensitive skin? I've been looking for something that would help with my post-inflammatory erythema and hyperpigmentation, but most of the products are pretty high on actives. I absolutely think it would, Alison. All I'll say is, because I've used lower concentrations of actives so that it works for the widest possible skin type range, you might wait to see a little bit of a while before you see those results. But honestly, I'd say, particularly if you've got sensitive skin, skincare is a marathon, not a sprint. You need to be in it for the long haul, and I definitely think the Mad About Skin serum will deliver results for your hyperpigmentation in the long term. But because there's a lower concentration of these actives, you won't get any sensitivity, redness, or irritation. And don't forget, the more irritated the skin is, the more likely it is to hyperpigment. So you could actually, by using really strong actives, be doing your skin a disservice. So I'll just put that out there. So yeah, I think it'd work really well. Angela says, my favorite Purito product is From Green Cleansing Oil. I'm interested to see if there's a dupe for that one. Well, you'll have to wait 10 minutes, because in 10 minutes time we're going over to today's video, which is on Purito and the dupes for Purito. So if you saw my video earlier in the week about why I no longer shop at Purito, I think they've just let us all down as consumers, and I was the first to give them a second chance and really championed giving them a second chance, and I just kind of feel a bit left down by them. I wanted to film some dupes for some of their most popular products, so hopefully you'll join me for that video, and you never know, you might find some amazing skincare in it. You don't need to do anything. In 10 minutes time, when the live stream's over, you automatically get transferred over to that video. You can stay, watch the whole thing, I'll be chatting throughout, or if you just want to give it a like and then watch it at your own leisure, be my guest as well. But if you can go over there and join me just to show a bit of appreciation and support, much appreciated. Rosemary says, what's your best advice for reducing calming redness? 2 things. Find out if it's caused by something, like if you're using an ingredient that doesn't work well with your skin, obviously eliminate that. If that's not the case, I would recommend oat. Oat is one of the best ingredients for calming and soothing redness. So my favorite is the Geek and Gorgeous Stressless Serum, but there's loads of the Aventhera serum, moisturizer by Face Theory has got oat in it. Oat will be your best friend for calming and reducing redness. Also, azelaic acid in a 5% can really help as well. Stephen says, my daughter is totally picky about her skincare and hates trying new stuff when she finds out what she likes. She's fallen in love with your cleanser and completely stopped using any other cleansers. This makes me so happy. I nearly did like a little happy dance there. That makes me so happy, because I know, you know, when people want to use their skincare, that's the best skincare. If you look forward to using a product and want to use it, that's what good skincare is, because skincare only works if you use it. And I like to find products that genuinely make me happy, that I look forward to using day in, day out, because they're the ones that are going to work best for my skin. So that makes me so happy. Best for dark circles on a budget, I would get Caffeine Solution, The Ordinary, Q&A Skincare, both really good. Definitely will help. Nisa says, hello Rob, I'm so happy to be part of the Mad About Skin community. We're so happy to have you, my love. I've recently discovered my skin loves barrier repairing, hydrating overnight masks. Do you have any recommendations? Yes, definitely would recommend the Dr. Sam Flawless Overnight Mask. So good. Hydrates to the gods, feels gorgeous on the skin. Definitely would recommend. Let's have a look. So Andrew said, I'll try the Face Theory one familiar. Thanks. I really think you'll love it, my love. It works so well for me. Tom said, bring Gran on so we can wish her a happy belated birthday. Oh, she will never get on camera. Never, I tell you. I'd love it. I would love it, but never. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm a little bit behind with the comments. So if I've missed out your comment, I haven't got around to it, just drop it in the comment section below and I'll get round to you straight away and answer it after this. We've still got 7 minutes left of the live stream, so I'm going to plow through and answer as many quick fire questions as I can, if that makes sense. If I didn't get around to yours or missed out in any way, just drop me a comment. I'll get back to you straight away. Tom says the Rio Face Light is the mask Rob has. That's good. It's really good. Definitely recommend it. Tom loves it. I love it. So many other people have loved it. The Omilux is also really good. So Snow Lion says, I'm so wanted to get Singapore, but I don't have a breeder in my country. He was really hard to get hold of. Where is it? It's on his little cat tree. Leo, can you say hello? Can we see him? I don't know if you can see him there. I think I tilted it enough. We'll see. He is such a gorgeous cat, is Leo. Definitely would recommend a Singapora. They just are very people intense. So if you want a cat that's ever present, always wants to cuddle, always wants to play, he brings his toys. Like, look, he brought this thing. Oh, wait there. He brought this thing with him when he came to meet me. Didn't you, Leo? Yes. He always wants to play. Yeah, we're playing right now. So if you want a very pesky people cat, Singapore is the one for you. So Angela says, have you tried the I'm from Honey mask? It is great and really good for dry skin particularly. Love it. Clara says, I feel a bit murked by Purito. I agree. I think Purito works. I've loved it for so long, but... Not great. Not great. The latest news and the way they deceived us, I'm not really willing to forgive that. I forgive them first time, second time, no. So hopefully the dupes video will really help you guys. Okay, and let's see, says Solvik says, I won't be able to see the Purito Dupes video live. We're about to have supper, but luckily I can watch it later. That's right, if you can't watch it live, it's still on there like any normal video is, so you can definitely catch it later, my love. And enjoy supper. ESB says, yeah, my Mad About Skincare did arrive today in The Hague. It was a little bit worried because it took 35 days to cross the North Sea. To be fair, anyone that's been waiting for their Mad About Skin orders, the challenge is shipping from the UK has taken a little bit longer. All those issues are resolved now, which is why everything's super quick now. If you ordered a week ago, it's taking 5 days to get to Europe. It's like mind-blowing. The original packages took a bit longer from issues with Europe, haulage, UK haulage, customs, but hopefully all that's been ironed out. So anyone that does order the Mad About skincare in the future, it's average shipping time, 5 days to Europe, around 10 days to the US and Canada, and around 12 days to Australia. So it's super quick now. It just wasn't that quick at the start, which I'm sorry about, but hopefully it's all better now. Let's have a look. It says, Aileen says, would it be better to use in the morning while still laying in bed? Yes, or in the evening. Use it morning and evening. It's so relaxing, the LED masks. Naisa says, apparently inflammation promotes aging in the skin. True. I think inflamed skin is never healthy skin, so it's always a good way, it's always a really good way, in my view anyway, to do what we can to minimize any inflammation in the skin. Be that like using actives that are appropriate to your skin type. Don't go too strong. The temptation is always to like plow as many active ingredients as possible into our skincare routine, and sometimes we can overdo it. Like I love active ingredients, but I like to find the percentage that works for me. Azelaic acid is a really good example. I work best with a 10% azelaic acid. A lot of the time I tried 20% and it was just inflaming my skin, causing irritation, redness and peeling, and I just really didn't need that in my life. So I would definitely recommend finding the right concentration for you and not pushing it, if that makes sense. I think there's a concentration out there for everybody, so just be mindful of what one works for you. And yeah, that's kind of did that make sense? Because honestly, inflammation is like the #1 enemy of our skin. Let's see what we've got. So 2010 Eleanor says, when I apply moisturizer or sunscreen over the Mad About Skin serum, the stickiness goes away. Does that mean I've wiped away the serum? No, it just blends really well. It's designed to work really well with other products, be it the serums for the moisturizer from my collection or from any other product. It's designed to work that way. It just means you're locking in all that hydration, which is good. Aileen says, hi Tom, I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. Definitely lay there with your masks on, people. So good. Thayu says, I really appreciate your content. Always share positive things, especially your videos about SPF testing. Thank you so much, my love. It means a lot to me. Joelle, welcome, my love. Late, but you can watch anything on replay. All these live streams are on replay for anyone that missed a little bit. We're all good. Amy says, oh my God, Leo playing in the background is hilarious. He's now sat here looking really sad by his toy because I'm not playing with him. Razorweek says, my cat is so lazy, just sleeping all the time. That's Marcel. Currently sat here in his little cat bed, loving life. So we have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left before today's video, which is on best dupes for Purito. Even if you're not giving up on Purito, still worth watching because there's some amazing Korean skincare finds in there that I want to share with you guys. Eli says, hi Rob, I'm late again. If I was wondering if you have any news about Paula's Choice after being acquired by Unilever, I'm afraid they'll discontinue some of my favourites. So I don't think they're discontinuing anything. If anything, they're growing their existing product range, which I think is a little bit too much. I do know that the prices are going up again in December, so they're going to do another price rise, which I think will be the breaking point for me. The prices have gone up so much recently. I think that's the point at which I will just stop buying anything from Paula's Choice because they're so expensive. So if you love anything from Paula's Choice and you want to stock up, now would be a great time before the price rises come in. Now we have 2 minutes left. I'm going to get through the last 2 questions before we move on to today's video on dupes for Purito. If you haven't already, we're almost at 150 likes. I think we can get 150 likes. So if you haven't already, if you could click that like button, you can minimize the chat, click the like button, and then when you maximize the chat, it takes you back to wherever you were so you don't lose your place. We only need 17 more likes to cross the 150 mark. So if you haven't already, now would be a great chance to do that. Honestly, it supports me in the channel so much, and I would love you forever. If you haven't already, there are so many new people on these chats every single week. If you haven't already, if you want to join the Mad About Skin family, we'd love to have you as a member. So click the subscribe button, and honestly, it means the world to us, and we're all such a loving, happy family here, and we'd love to welcome you as part of it. Honestly, it means so much that you all wanted me to. You want to spend your Saturday evenings with me. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. My voice nearly has gone through a lack of tea. So I'm going to put that kettle on straight away as soon. But now we're going to move over to today's video, which is on dupes for Purito. Let me get my words out. So if you haven't already done so, you can click that and we can watch it together. You don't need to do anything. You'll automatically be transferred when I end this live stream in 30 seconds time. Hopefully you'll stay with me because we'll be live premiering that, so I'll be chatting as we go along. If you haven't already, then you can just hop over there, give the video a like, and it's there for whenever you want to. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for everyone that's joined, and I love you all so much. See you in the next video. Literally, don't need to do anything. You'll be transferred over now. Love you.